Alright, don't mind the hair again for a second straight week. I literally just woke up and I decided to film this video, so don't mind it. It's a little fucked up, kind of like straight up type thing, but let's move on with the video. Alright, so it is the end of the NFL season. Every single NFL fan or the American football fan is now sad because it is the end of the 2016-2017 NFL season. But what a way to end it with Super Bowl 51 between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. I almost forgot that. So if you guys didn't know, the New England Patriots did win 35-28 against the Atlanta Falcons, but this game was absolutely ridiculous. It started off with Atlanta absolutely ruining New England with a couple touchdowns, a pick six that Tom Brady threw, a couple touchdowns by the Atlanta Falcons, which ended up making it 28-3 at one point in the game. Now you're thinking to yourself, oh, 28-3, there's no point, blah, blah, blah. Even I was thinking that. Like, I was thinking, you know what, 28-3, Patriots, they'll probably make it close by the end of the game just because the Atlanta Falcons will probably take their foot off the gas for a bit. So I thought, you know what, they may make it like 28-14, maybe even 28-20. But by the time they scored that last touchdown to make it really closer and interesting game, I thought that the game would have already been over. There would have been like 2 minutes left. They wouldn't have been able to get an onside kick or anything. But a miracle happened. So with another clutch performance like Tom Brady has been doing throughout his entire career, he absolutely went off. He took that game into his own hands and he said, you know what, I'm winning this for the New England Patriots. I'm winning this for myself. I'm getting my 5th Super Bowl. I'm giving my coach a 5th Super Bowl. I'm giving the organization a 5th Super Bowl. It was absolutely ridiculous how Tom Brady just took it into his own hands and absolutely performed. So let's just jump to the interesting part of the game. So it's 28-20, I believe, and Matt Ryan absolutely scrambles out of the pocket, throws an absolute dime of a pass to Julio Jones, I believe, with about 4 minutes 40 left in the game. Throws an absolute dime to Julio Jones, and Julio Jones still makes an unbelievable catch over the cornerback of the Patriots there. I can't remember his name. I believe it was Eric Rowe. Throws an absolute dime to Julio Jones. Julio Jones somehow gets 2 feet in and makes an unbelievable catch for like 20 some odd yards, I think. And to me, when I saw that catch, I was like, all right, it's game over. There's no way that the Patriots are going to somehow come back with a catch like that. But it actually ended up stalling the drive. The New England Patriots ended up stopping the Atlanta Falcons, and they've got the ball back with, I think, like somewhere around 3 minutes left. Shut up, phone. Somewhere around 3 minutes left, I believe, is when they got the ball back. And then Tom Brady was like, you know what? This is my time. This is my time to put in the work that I did all season and come out with a Super Bowl win for this team. So he is absolutely sending the Patriots down the field with pass after pass. I believe in the entire game he did something like 63 attempts and he completed like 42 or 43 of them, which is ridiculous. He ended up throwing for 466 yards, which I believe was a Super Bowl record for yards thrown. And then the absolute catch of the freaking easily past decade, even better than the Giants' Tyreek catch against the New England Patriots, even better than that. Julian Edelman somehow with a bobbled pass, looked like it was either going to be incomplete or maybe even picked off. Julian Edelman somehow keeps his focus on that ball the entire way through the play and makes an unbelievable catch. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. I literally thought it was one of those plays where it's like you've seen happen before in the NFL, where it's a tip ball, it's going close to the ground, but usually ends up incomplete. You usually see the ball hit the ground, but somehow Julian Edelman makes a ridiculous catch and literally catches that ball inches before it's about to hit the ground. Like, gets a firm grab on it inches before it hits the ground. Absolutely amazing. And at that point on, I don't think there was one person thinking that the Patriots weren't going to win this Super Bowl. So on that same drive, the Patriots did march down the field, ended up getting a touchdown and converting the 2-point conversion to tie it up and send the game into overtime, where they won the toss and started their first drive of the overtime and ended up scoring a touchdown on, I believe, a 2-yard sweep to the right with James White. I believe it was James White who scored the winning touchdown. And James White, congratulations to you, my good sir. Freaking didn't do anything in the running game, but the whole Patriots team didn't do anything in the running game. I think the longest run was Tom Brady for like 15 yards on his own scramble, which was ridiculous when I saw that. I didn't think he would ever run anymore. Fucking guy's 39 years old. But didn't do anything in the run game, James White, but he had 14 receptions for something like 110 yards. He absolutely went off. That's definitely not a guy anyone would have probably thought he would have went off for the Super Bowl, but I believe he actually broke the record and now holds the record for the most receptions in a Super Bowl with 14. So I believe he holds the record now. So good job for him, especially for a running back. Great job. But he also had 110 yards receiving on those 14 receptions, and he had, I believe, 2 touchdowns. And then he had obviously the game-winning touchdown, which ended up making the Patriots Super Bowl 51 champions, which was absolutely nuts. I just couldn't even have thought that would have ever happened. The biggest comeback in NFL history in the Super Bowl, I think, was only 10, maybe 14 points in a Super Bowl. But those guys came from 25 down. 25 points down, even in the third quarter with 9 minutes left or something. They were still down 25 points. And then in that time, they came back, forced OT, and ended up winning it on the first drive. It was absolutely nuts. It was crazy. One of the best Super Bowls I've seen easily in the past 5 years. Easily in the past 5 years, even longer. I can't really remember after the 5 years, but maybe the Steelers against the Cardinals game was round pretty good, but I don't know. With that comeback and that Tom Brady just leading that entire team to his 5th Super Bowl win, and then the team's 5th Super Bowl win since 2002 or 4 or something. It was absolutely crazy, and it's unbelievable game, an unbelievable way to end off the 2016-2017 NFL season. But I hope you guys did enjoy all the prediction videos I did. Let me know if you did down below in the comments or by leaving a like. If you have any suggestions on other type of videos you want me to do now that the NFL season is over, let me know in the comments below. Also, sorry if I look very sleepy. I literally just woke up, turned on my camera. I was like, you know what? I'm going to film. Why not? And it was actually really fun to do. So if you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. Also, if you don't enjoy, leave a dislike and tell me why in the comments below. And like I said before in the comments, if you want to tell me what other videos you'd like me to see do on other sports, if you'd like me to see to try and cover those, I'll try and do them. If not, any other type of random videos or gaming videos. As well, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I believe we're 1 subscriber away from 70 subscribers. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.